I am so tired of people telling me how inconvenient it is to look out for domestic violence victims. I'm tired of it. We lead the nation in women in particular being murdered by their spouses. So I was trying to think, how can I tell you and encapsulate how ridiculous the inconvenient argument is? And I thought of a woman named Amber Carter from Holden, Louisiana. Let me tell you about Amber Carter. Amber Carter had a very inconvenient day in May 2011. Her father-in-law had previously been arrested 3 times for domestic abuse and arrested for violating a protective order, made her life very inconvenient. Her inconvenience began when he burst into his former home, shooting and killing her mother-in-law and her husband. Fleeing all routes of escape blocked, she was inconvenienced by perching on the windowsill of the second story of her house with her toddler in her hands. Faced with this father-in-law, she jumped out of that second story window. She was further inconvenienced when she tried to crawl away from him and he shot her in the back, killing the toddler in her arms. Her son was 2 years old. My son, you've all seen me walking around the last 2 days, is 2 years old. I am so tired of this inconvenience argument. So after she was further inconvenienced by undergoing 10 surgeries and a 78-day hospital stay, she is paralyzed from the waist down. Her miracle baby survived, but she is unable to work, living with her family, raising her child alone. Let me tell you what she said when she was interviewed on the Today Show. She said, "The judicial system does not protect wives in domestic violence situations. The restraining orders aren't worth the paper they're written on. We didn't think he was capable of that. No way was he capable of doing something that extreme and hurting us that badly. We did everything we were supposed to do. We called the police every time. We did the right thing." I'm not going to yell. I'm just so frustrated because it seems no matter what I do with this bill, it always comes back to it's inconvenient. Anyone who's worked in law enforcement will tell you a protective order is not the norm. Judges do not hand out protective orders like they're candy. If a judge has issued a protective order, they have looked at a situation and deemed this person is an immediate threat to his wife, to his kids, to his grandkids, to their family. I understand that it's inconvenient for sheriffs to get involved with firearms. I do. But I would argue that if we have to inconvenience sheriffs from not having Amber Carters happen, then it's worth the inconvenience. With that, I close, Mr. President.
Senator Morrell has moved final passage. When machines are open, those in favor vote yes. Opposed, no. Secretary of Machines, please. Vote your machines, please. Vote your machines. You through voting? Are you through voting? I call them up, please. 29 yeas, 5 nays. Bill final passage. Consider vote on motion objection.